Now, what are the most significant events coming up for you? Could you depict them in poetry, do you think? Well, that is exactly what a Poet Laureate is meant to do, and Peterborough has just chosen a new one. Malika was awarded the title on Friday, and before we meet her, here's just a snippet of what she does.
The past, the ghosts, right now is hurting the most. Where do I go? I'm all alone. I thought my house was my home, and now I don't know. Whoa.
Malika, it shows my age. I would say that was rap. I'm wrong, am I?
Do you know, it's spoken word,
Yeah.
which is, I'd say, probably a newer form of poetry. I guess it's a halfway between rap and poetry because you're using kind of audiological style in it as well. You're thinking about the performance of it more than just how it would appear on paper.
And do you think actually this is attracting younger people into poetry? Because we know that for generations, many people have found poetry really inaccessible. And yet, if you see what happened after the Manchester bombings, there was a poem read out, it touched absolutely everyone.
Yes, I agree 100% it does. Again, because it's got a rhythm to it, it's got a flow to it, it's easier to connect to. And I think I'd say more young people are getting into it because of spoken word. They're seeing it's something that they can access rather than this ancient thing that existed like 100 years ago.
You studied anthropology, didn't you? So about, what makes us human, what makes society tick. How does that change what you write about and how you write about it?
So I've studied politics, and anthropology is definitely part of that. I think with my writing, I write about morality and reflectivity because I would argue that we don't do that enough. I think that we almost have a bit of a morality crisis, especially amongst young people, because we become so consumed in all this mainstream stuff. With my writing, that's what I try to encourage young people to do.
Well, we talk about the fact that your job is, I guess, to reflect big events coming up, and the fact you studied politics. Will Brexit, will the election be the subject of a poem?
I think it would have to be. I think it would, it'd need to be.
And what is your take on it? Where do you even start with something like that?
I think that young people need a bigger voice in it. I think that as a young person, I think it's unfair that we have a quieter voice. It's going to impact us the most. So maybe that is a big cause for having a spoken word piece on it.
Well, you will be the 21st Poet Laureate in Peterborough. You've got a year to show us what you're made of. Are you excited about it?
So excited, yes. I already have ideas that I just want to run with because it's an amazing opportunity. I want to work with young people to help empower them, to create safe spaces for them to find a voice. For me, poetry was about finding my voice. And it's about community cohesion as well, because I think words have a very strong ability to connect people and inspire people and encourage people to become more empathetic.
We really look forward to seeing what you come up with this year, Malika.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you very much for coming.